What up, guys? Fruitpunch Saber here, back with more 1. I had to fix it. I don't know what happened. I got an error of 51 or whatever. But whatever. It's in the past. I don't remember where we at in the story. December 11th. Okay. Almost time for Christmas. The sound of my curtains being yanked back like usual.
Kouhei, asa da yo.
Asa da yo. No thanks.
じゃないよ。朝なんだよ。
You can't fool me.
誰も騙してなんかないよ。
You liar.
嘘なんかついてないよ。
It's still pretty dark out.
それは雨が降ってるからだよ。
It's raining?
だから早く行こうよ。
If it's raining, that means we get a day off.
どうしてそうなるのよ。
What do you mean? Since when has school and held rain or shine?
大昔からだよ。
Ugh, I guess I should get up then.
はい、カバン。
Great. I take my bag and uniform from Nagamori before leaving my room. Then I go outside and start walking to school. Whoa!
どうしたの、浩平。
Oh yeah, I forgot. We can skip this. Alright. It's lunchtime and Shiina standing stock still, staring off into space like usual. Do you need to go to the cafeteria again, Shiina? Okay. Uh-oh, I don't remember where we're at. Oh, dude. Go with her. Make her go alone. Well, I mean... okay. I should be make her go alone. Have her... make her go alone. Okay, I know where we're at now. Oh, you gotta be code. We gotta make her independent. Okay, Shiina. Time for you to go get your lunch by yourself. Just like yesterday. Go get it. She's like a dog. She runs out of the classroom.
心配だな。
Stop being such a warrior wart. She'll be fine. Dude, if her mom trusts her to go to the school, and she doesn't even, you know, what's that word? Enroll into the school, then, I mean, she could be independent.
今日も七瀬さんのところ？
Yep. Okay, Nanase, time to eat. I sit in the seat in front of Nanase's desk, spinning around so we're facing each other.
はあ、また来たのね。浩平、七瀬さんの弁当を取ったらダメだよ。
Actually, I was planning on repaying you for the food I took yesterday.
え？
I break my curry bread in half before squeezing the content out on her top of her rice. Squirt, squirt. Check it out. Now it's curry rice.
こんなの違うわよ。ああ、浩平、むちゃくちゃだよ。七瀬さん、カレーの部分取ってあげようか。
What's wrong? Do you hate curry rice or something?
そんな代物か、これが。じゃあ、取るよ。
Nagamori carefully scrapes off the curry paste I worked so hard to get Nanase as thanks for yesterday's lunch and placed it on her own rice.
水子、まさか食べるの？食べてみるよ。
She does her best to loosen the hardened clump of curry before spreading it all over her rice, before taking an attentive bite.
どう？
Is it good?
まずいのね。そんなことないよ。何痩せ我慢してるのよ。してないよ。なんていうか、またカレーライスとは違った味わいがあるよ。
She's too nice. Right? You're missing out, Nanase.
どう見てもまずがってるじゃない。
Not long before Shiina comes running back. Back already, huh? Hey, wait a minute. Nanase desk is once again covered by a mountain of hamburgers.
昨日と同じだけあるわよこれってまゆお金は足りたの
You seriously had 1,000 yen? What a waste of money.
まゆこんなにも食べられないでしょ
Wait, 10,000 yen? That's like 10 bucks. How many hamburgers can you buy in America? In America? Motherfucker, I guess you can get it biggie bag. She probably got like biggie bags then.
食べれる昨日も4個も残したでしょ食べれる食べられないのにこんなにたくさん買ってきたらダメだよ食べれる
Why she's like that? You never learn, do you? But wait, where's your juice? She must have just realized she didn't buy any.
お金はいくら残ってる
Dang, she's so nice. Crap, the tears are coming. She dropped her money. If you drop the money, that's anybody's money. She threw the coins that was holding her hand on the ground as she begins bawling. Please take care of her, Nagamori. Go find all her change, Nanase.
私も
Stop whining, start looking. As Nagamori attempts to calm Shiina down, Nanase and I get down on our hands and knees as we search for all the coins the younger girl dropped.
何が悲しくてお昼ご飯の最中に床を這い回らなきゃなんないのよ
With the two of us, we end up with a total of 40 yen. Dude, 40 cents. Is this all of it, Shiina? Shiina, who's being held by Nagamori, nods. You really need to stop wasting your money. I place the coins to Shiina half-open palm.
でも40円じゃ何も買えないわね
Yonju. Sanju. Niju. I didn't learn how to say that. Niju. Damn, dude, how you say 21 again? Fuck, it's been a while. What's that? Yon is 4, right? What's 1? I only remember how to say sip it. That's another language though. See? Having multiple languages is tough. Now I forgot how to say 21 in Japanese, but I remember how to say 11 and 21 in another language. What was it gonna say?
牛乳でいい牛乳でよかったら私の飲ませてあげるよ
22 sai. That's 22 years old. What she said about milk? Yeah, but I agree. I didn't even notice I was lactose intolerant until I was in fucking junior or senior year. And then every time I have lunch, I always fart in the class. And I'm like, damn, I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm sorry, everyone. You guys smell my nasty ass milk farts. I didn't even know what the fuck a lactose intolerant is until junior year. In high school. Oh, fuck. And I was like, oh, I'm fucking lactose intolerant. I don't know where the fuck I learned that word from. I think it was like a television or some shit. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And then I start drinking water and lunch. I'm like, oh, no more farts. Shiina shakes her head, clearly not a fan.
牛乳体にいいんだよ
They need to teach lactose intolerance in school. Why didn't they teach that in school?
甘いのがいい
Milk can be sweet. That's why they put, yeah, milk in coffee. Meaning my canned coffee is out as well. I guess. There's no way it'd be sweet enough.
お七瀬さんグレープジュースだね
Nanase.
私
Dude, she was trying to hide that shit. The last participant in this drink roulette seems to be Nanase.
グレープジュースがいい
She says she'll take it. She'll settle for some grape juice. In the end, we're able to solve the drink dilemma by having Nanase share her juice.
こらストローにソースつけたままにしてかないのえ
Munch, munch. Gulp, gulp.
もうお腹いっぱいあジュースもう空じゃない
Man, you need to stop drinking juice. Just like the day before, she only managed to eat 2 burgers plus a single bite from a third, leaving the rest untouched. Alright. Who's this girl? Oh, dude, I thought that was Maya. That's the other girl. What's her name? Miyu. Her name is Miyu? Oh, her name is Miyu. I feel conflicted. Hold on. Ayo, Kana, VNDB. What was my favorite girl name? The favorite girl name is... Oh, yes, Misaki. I got confused with Miyu for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I know why I like the name Miyu. I like the name Miyu because of K-On. But yeah, I feel like every girl named Misaki's got like too. Because Misaki from Ayokana, Misaki from Railgun. Because that's it. There's other good Misakis out there. I just can't think of it on top of my head. Even though we have finals next week. Go get him, Tiger. Shiina comes running over to me instead of Nagamori after she finished getting her stuff together. What's up? You want to walk home together? I don't know. And after I warned Nagamori last night about the need for space. Still, I'm going to be busy with exams next week. Considering she'll be on her own for a little bit, I guess it wouldn't hurt to walk her home this once. Right? Oh. Hang out at school. Okay, Shiina, want to play for a bit? She seems ecstatic as she waits for me to tell her what game we're going to play, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. Let's see. How about tag? There's a lot of open space here, so it's perfect for chasing and being chased. That being said, I already know what's going to happen if I play tag with her. The thought immediately crosses my mind as I take in Shiina's non-athletic body. I'll just have to change up the rules. Actually, Nanase is going to join us too. We're both B.Ed, and the winner is whoever catches Nanase first. Got it? We're both B.Ed, but wait a minute. Oh, both is me and Shiina. Okay. This way, Shiina will actually have a chance at winning, since there's an element of luck thrown into the mix. Also, there's the fact that Nanase isn't actually playing in our game of tag. Honestly, I'm not even sure if she's still on school grounds. Okay, let's start. Shiina races ahead of me down the hallway. It'll be easy for me to catch up, but I decide to head in the opposite direction. If I were Nanase, where would I be? She might still be busy with after-school club activities. Knowing her, there's a chance she temporarily went nuts and got suckered into checking out one of the clubs. Head over to the building that houses the culture clubs and walk down the hallway lined with classrooms. Sure enough, I spot Nanase at the end of the corridor, about to knock on the door. But that's not the only person I see. What the? Shiina, who's coming from the opposite direction, has spotted her as well and sprinting towards her at full speed. Crap, am I gonna lose? No matter what game it may be, if winning is at stake, I'll do whatever it takes. Ah, Nanase! I slide forward, grabbing Nanase's legs with both hands. At the same time, Shiina pounces, tackling Nanase's upper body. Thanks to our combined momentum, the lower half of her body snaps left, while her upper half body snaps into a 90-degree rotation. She had her firm hold of doorknob in her left hand and impact meaning. When we opened up the floor, When we look up at the floor, the door to the flower arrangement club room is nowhere to be found. Notice it's holding it in one hand. Run, Shiina! I grab a very surprised Shiina and tuck her under one arm before running away as fast as I can. That's too bad. I feel like the flower arrangement club won't let her in after that. I feel kind of bad for her due to our unfortunate timing. How about we call it a tie, Shiina? We both won. I scratched the base of her neck, and she smiles happily. We even got some exercise in. How about we head home? Oh. That's a new angle. I've never seen this angle before in any visual novels. Like, alright, we always see the heroine back, okay? Not always, okay. We always see in front of the heroine, right? Right? Sometimes we see the heroine back. Sometimes. But the heroine back while she's looking sideways? That's new. I think that's my first time seeing that in a visual novel. I don't know why they never do that before. In the sprite form, not CG, sprite form. Shiina, who'd been pouncing along happily in front of me, suddenly stops. Her attention seems to have been drawn to a nearby group of buildings, which includes a popular fast food chain, McDonald's. Yep, it's your beloved burger shop. God damn, she's addicted to hamburgers. You're gonna get fat, Shiina. She stands there with her mouth hanging open, gazing at the store wistfully. She looks like she might start drooling in a second. You still have hamburgers from lunch. You should eat those. In fact, she's holding a plastic bag full of leftover burgers in one hand.
Teriyaki burger.
Oh fuck, teriyaki burger does sound good. Teriyaki. The burger they sell in the cafeterias are your standard fare, consisting of simple beef patties and some lettuce sandwiched between buns. You can only get teriyaki outside of school. Are teriyaki burgers your #1 favorite kind? In that case, let's go eat some. Damn, dude, he's nice. You know I'm joking, right? I'm sure you have dinner waiting for you when you get back. You'll be hungry to eat something that filling right now. Dude, she's so spoiled. You can't fool me after that display on lunch. Look, even if you could eat both, dinner tastes so much better on an empty stomach.
Teriyaki burger.
Okay. I'm weak. I know you gotta say no. But, come on, man. Just buy her one. I just want to see one burger.
Juice mo hoshii.
Then she want juice too? Okay, dokie. Anything for you, Shiina. Oh man, what the hell? What she said? You cough. Oh. What the fuck? Damn, that is not to say close. I forgot. Mew. Okay. I was just curious. Alright. No. No, no, and for the third time, no. If you eat every time you want to snack, then you're no different from a wild animal. Are you an animal? So you are one then. You're saying you're like a cat or a dog. That's right, because you're a person. Which is why you need to wait until dinner time. I'm sure your mom probably made you something to eat, right? I don't want it to go to waste. Good. Great, that's the spirit. Good girl. I feel like her parent at this point, but at least I got her to listen to me. Let's go home, Shiina. I won't be walking her all the way to her door like Nakamura usually does. This is where we say goodbye. Make sure you come to school next week too. It's just gonna be a bunch of boring tests though. She's basically just have to sit there quietly, which isn't so different from how class usually is. See ya. I watch as she walks off, occasionally stopping to look back at me as she goes. Miu. No teriyaki burger for her. Hey, it was Friday, right? We skipped the weekends. 1 to 14. Hey. Skip the morning call. What she asked? Did I study? I did not. Why would I study? I have to study, right? Yeah, I gotta study. I really have to study for my exams. I'm afraid of what future awaits me otherwise.
そうだよね、浩平は。
We'll have plenty of time to hang out during winter break, though.
そうだね。
I decided to head straight home without making any detours along the way. Damn, dude, he's a serious student. He actually studies. Nice. He didn't study, did he? Looks like he just went to sleep. Here we go.
そんなことはないと思うよ。だったらすればいいんだよ。これはあなたの旅なんだから、好きなことをすればいいんだよ。まだ難しいのかな。私は感じられるよ。
Smell the grass.
草の匂いを帯びた風が。
Give me your hand.
じゃあ手伝うよ。いい？雲が見えるよね。
Is he dead? I don't remember.
ゆっくりと動いてるよね。あれは何に押されて動いてるのかな。そう、風だね。風は雲を運んでずっと遠くまで運んでゆくんだよ。世界の果てまでね。そう、よかった。わかったよ。
It's gonna be weird because this game doesn't have a true route. So, not sure how they're gonna do it. Like how they're gonna tell the story. Just like yesterday, Nakamori comes walking over, bag in hand.
どうだった？今日の調子は。
Nothing good, nothing bad.
じゃあ今日はどうする？今日もまっすぐ帰る？
Let's see. Last time I said study. So go straight home. I should probably just head on home.
残念。でも一緒に帰れるだけでもいいか。
Sure, we can share a chat and a nice leisurely stroll. I decided to head straight home without making any detours along the way. Hey, what about Shiina? Did Shiina stop coming to school for exams? Weird. Now we're at the 16th. So this entire week is exams. And that sucks. Here's Misaki. Oh. Oh. I gotta go home. Sorry, Misaki. Talk to you later.
こんなとこにいた。
Nagamura comes out of the classroom and immediately runs over to me.
どうだった？今日の調子は。
Not great.
じゃあ今日もまっすぐ帰らないとダメだよね。
Well, yeah. I should really get home so I can study.
そうだよね。でも今日もたくさんお話ししながら帰ろうよね。
Yeah, our conversation are like breath of fresh air right now. I decided to head straight home without making any detours along the way. This is probably to avoid going to the Nagamori route, huh? Probably. That's why I had to make those choices. Alright, Thursday.
Kouhei!
Just like yesterday, Nagamori comes walking over, bag in hand.
どうだった？今日の調子は。
Kinda not great.
じゃあまっすぐ帰らないとダメだね。
Well, dude, how many times you gotta do this? Yeah, you just gotta keep doing this. Yep, I should get back so I can study.
そうだよね。でももっと息抜きできたらよかったのにね。
Yeah.
私は浩平ともっと遊びたかったけど、無理言えないもんね。
I just had to head straight home without making detours along the way. I feel a little bad, but we hang out with Nagamori before already in her route. Even though we treated her terribly in her route. She wanna hang out. Nagamori walks over as soon as school lets out of the day. Hey Nagamori, I can hang out as much as I want today.
今からは部活だもん。
Seriously, in that case, don't come even a step closer. Get the hell away from me.
そんな無理に言わないでよ。今日は部活も早めに終わるだろうから、それからマユと遊ぶ約束したんだよ。それで浩平もどうって誘いに来たのに。
I always feel like I'm the only one who ends up completely exhausted whenever Nagamori and Shiina together. I think I'll pass.
どうして？
Because I have some stuff I gotta do. Have fun to playing together.
そう？
Yeah, I'll play with you too another time.
わかったよ。じゃあね。
She doesn't seem completely convinced that she reluctantly walks away. Guess I head home myself. I could finally use all the free time I accumulated over the course of the final week when I was too busy to make use of it. In order to enjoy my sudden freedom to the fullest, I have to make the most of it, to the best of my ability. Downtown seems like a good place to start. I leave the classroom while thinking about where I'm going to go. The school seems oddly abuzz with activity. Clubs are over, club activities have resumed, and the end-of-year excitement that everyone managed to keep tucked away throughout the exam period now blankets the school. I changed to my regular shoes before heading outside. Then I head towards downtown, just as planned. I end up walking around the downtown core by myself until the sun sets. I put my gaming skills to the test at the arcade, grabbed some lunch at the fast food joint. Then, despite not really wanting to buy anything, I spent some time window shopping at the stores, festooned with Christmas cheer. And just like that, I spent the rest of the day in a way that can only truly be experienced after one is free from the pain of final exams. Nice. He plays some video games. That's how I would spend my time. I should probably do this. Does that work? That works. Where's my mouse?
この下には何があるんだろうね。そうかな。私は広大に広がるのに放し飼いの羊がたくさんいると思うよ。
So the closest thing we ever learned about the game really is Nagamori route, right? Did we learn anything in Nanase route? I don't remember.
どうして？羊を放し飼いにしておこうよ。だったら大地を作ろうよ。新緑の芽生えたばかりの大地。羊はみんな海に落下してゆくの？
Float for the rest of their lives.
でもその羊たちはみんなあなたなんだよね。でも夢の中ではみんな空を飛ぶんだよ。飛んでもいいと思うけどな。それも自分の比喩？少し言い過ぎたかな。本当に？だったらいいよね。空が飛べなくても。
It's interesting. They were talking about sheeps. It's a metaphor for himself, something. He created a world of ocean because he felt like he deserved it. Who's this?
知らない人だよ。
Are you sure you don't know her? Random girl. Say enough for her. Oh, it's probably another popularity contest. Yeah, I sleep. I decide I'm going to pass this time. For whatever reason, I just have a bad feeling about it. Ignore Sumi, I fold my arms on my desk before resting my head on them. I hear him click his tongue disapprovingly, but after that he leaves me alone. Well, what am I going to do now? Maybe it's time to put in a rare appearance at my club. I feel oddly motivated today. If I can keep it up, could the club future not be entirely hopeless? Okay. I exit the classroom high spirits, a spring in my step. Should I head on home? My motivation is short-lived. Even if I do show up in my after-school club, I doubt anyone else will be there. Should I just go home? Just as I'm about to head in the direction of the school main entrance. Tug tug. I feel someone pulling on my jacket. It's Miyu. What? I can see Miyu hanging off my uniform. Yo, Miyu, how's your day been? Good? Extraordinarily good, it looks like. I get it, but I appreciate if you didn't yank on my uniform like that. I'm gonna get stretched out. It's gonna get stretched out. Unfortunately, the damage has been done, and my left sleeve hangs down lower than the right. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm sure it'll go back to normal in a bit. Probably not. Forget about that. Are you on your way home, Miyu? She didn't scribble something in a sketchbook. Yeah, me too. In that case, let's give it our all, I guess. She bows politely in my direction. Then, with a small wave, she races down the hall. Go get him, kid. She nods before showing me her sketchbook. I'll do the best I can. Then, with a much bigger wave, she turns the benches from view. Try not to trip. Oh, Miyu, always barreling down the hall at full speed. Go home, right? Yeah. Should I go home? I told Miyu I was heading to my after-school club, but that doesn't change my lack of motivation. I sling my back over my shoulder and head in the direction of the main entrance. It's packed full of kids on their way out. I join them as I change back into my regular shoes, and then start walking home. The phone begins ringing. I'm assuming Yukiko hasn't come home yet. As usual, I'm the only one who can answer it. Yes, hello?
Kouhei?
The sounds sound urgent. There's only one person in the world who says my name like that. Nagamori? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Mayuがね、明日が学校最後だって。
What? She's going on winter break early? I'm so jealous.
違うよ。もううちの学校には来ないんだよ。本当の最後なんだよ。
What? Her words catch me completely off guard. Then you're gonna leave us on a cliffhanger? Okay. What day was that?
復学。つまり元の学校に戻るってことだよ。
This is what we're talking about first thing in the morning, Shiina. Isn't that what her mom said?
うん。マユのお母さん、最初から1週間って決めてたらしいんだよ。
It's been way longer than that at this point. She's been going to our school for well over 10 days now.
あんまりにマユが元気に朝出かけるから、あと少し、もう少しって伸ばしてたらしいんだよ。でも、やっぱりマユは行くべき学校が違うから。
She's right. Shiina can't keep sneaking into class with us forever. She really needs to go back to her own class so she can form friendship with people her own age before it's too late.
急だよね。
That girl. It's not like she'd tell us something like that either.
いきなりさよならしなくちゃいけない。こっちの身にもなってほしいよね。
Well, crap. I guess I have no choice but to tease her all day then.
うん。今日はたくさん遊んであげようよ。
As soon as we arrive, I see Shiina's already busy yanking on Nanase's hair and bothering her.
来たわね、保護者。なんとかしなさい。
She allowed to do whatever she wants. 痛い痛い Considering that being a cute memento of your last day together.
それってどういうってギャーねえ話しなさいこのはあちょっと廊下行きましょう
After finally managed to escape Shiina grass, Nanase shoved me out into the hallway.
最後ってどういうことよ
I'm not gonna lie. I know there's a Nanase route because we did it already. But I really don't see Nanase as a love interest. I see Nanase more as a friend. I think she's better as a friend too. But she's pretty cute as a heroine. She's just really fun to hang out with. I think Nagamori... I wish the Nagamori route was more romantic. Like Nanase route. But it is what it is. Shouldn't it be obvious what that means?
もしかして今日で学校来るの最後なのあの子
That's exactly what I'm saying.
そう
You seem a little sad.
バーカあれだけ迷惑被ってるのに寂しいわけないでしょ逆にせいせいするわよ
Exactly the type of thing the person who typically ends up crying the loudest will say.
それはドラマの世界だけよ現実には嫌いなやつはどう転がっても嫌いなやつなの
Is that so? I'm just telling you how it is, ma'am. How much you cry or trying to stop her from leaving is up to you.
そうね一日だけの我慢と分かったらなんとか切れずに持ちそう
Here comes Beardy. We should get back inside.
うん
It's lunchtime, and just like always, Shiina's standing there, looking completely lost. Be nice. I've been pretty hard on her this entire time, so at least I can do is be nice to her on her last day. Hey Shiina, I'm going to buy you lunch today, so wait here and I'll be back. Leaving Shiina to wait for me in the classroom, head to the cafeteria by myself. Since it's her last day, I figure I can treat her to something special. Teriyaki burger. I buy a whole bunch of her favorite food in the world, hamburgers, and carry them back to her classroom. Shiina! I like that. I call her name as soon as I step into the classroom, and she comes running over excitedly. Check it out! I bought you a whole bunch of hamburgers. So sit your butt down and go to town. We take over Nanase's desk as usual and pile the mountain of burgers I bought on top of it. There you go, have at it. She immediately picks up one of the burgers and bites into it. I reach for one as well. Hey Yuki. What I want to know is, where did Nanase go?
Mayu!
That's when Nagamori appears, carrying a huge bag in her arms. Don't tell me that's full of... Damn, dude, we all bought her hamburgers. Don't tell me Nanase's gone to buy her hamburgers too. Nagamori then proceeds to heap even more hamburgers onto the already sizable pile. She's so happy. The other person seemed pleased as Shiina. Oh god, don't tell me Nanase had the same idea. Oh, fucking Nanase, dude. Glancing around the room, I catch Nanase watching us from the slightly open door, at which point she immediately slams it shut. How am I? I'm doing okay. I'm doing Maya's. I think her name's Mayu. I don't remember her name. Yeah, Mayu. I get up and go after her. Hey, where do you think you're going with all those hamburgers? You can't fucking return them. You can't return food. Get back here. What the fuck? Wait, it's gonna topple. You gotta be more careful. The hamburger's mountain is even taller now, thanks to Nanase's contribution. It looks like the four of us are about to engage in some over-the-top food challenge. On your mark, get set, go! They don't even crack a smile. Munch munch. Shiina's the only one who keeps eating. But it's not long before munch munch. I figure as much. Still, she ate 3 whole hamburgers today. That's more than usual. Come on, don't be so hard on yourself.
そうだよ。これでマユが喜んでくれたんだったらそれでよかったんじゃない。
Yeet.
私食べるわ。
With a hamburger in each hand, she begins scarfing them down as fast as possible. Chomp, chomp, chomp. But her enthusiasm didn't even last 5 minutes. Apparently, her burger limit is 4.
そんな無理しなくても。いいのよ。一生でハンバーガー食べるのもこれが最後だって思えばもう少しはいけるわ。そんな。退屈。
Okay, Shiina, you wanna play?
あ、私も行くよ。
Yeah, she's gonna eat the hamburgers by herself. The 3 of us head out in the classroom, leaving Nanase to her hamburger eating frenzy. What do you want to play, Shiina? Genpa, it is then. We can draw a hopscotch grid on the ground in the hallway with chalk I brought from the classroom, having anticipated her answer. Don't worry, it comes right off. The 3 of us have fun playing hopscotch together until the bell rings. This never would have even occurred to us to do if it weren't for Shiina's suggestion. If Nagamura and I were free, for example, I thought the game would have been crossed either of our minds, no matter how bored we might be. I mean, what are odds of a boy and a girl deciding to play hopscotch together at our age? We most likely just chat so we could get to know each other better. And plus, we got sick of that. We could always turn to video games, plus there's always karaoke, bowling, or pool if you have some cash to spare. When it comes to playing, it's only hard and fast rules is that you have to have fun while doing it. And us playing hopscotch makes me keenly aware of that. Shiina is clearly having a lot of fun as she happily jumps from square to square, covered in sweat and out of breath. The 2 of us have fun watching her. And we also have fun jumping along with her. But we won't be able to do stuff like this anymore once the girl who suggested the game is gone. There's no way Nagamura and I would do it on our own. Thinking about it makes me feel bummed out enough that I start hopping down the grid, skipping Nagamura's turn. It's not my fault you weren't paying attention. I wonder if Nagamura feels the same way I do. We continue to play hopscotch in the hallway, earning snickers from the other students who walk past. Once Shiina is gone, you won't have an excuse to play like this anymore. When we return to class, Nanase's face is buried in the pile of hamburgers on her desk. Hey, you okay over there? Oh fuck, she's crying. I shake her lightly, and she looks up to me, tears in her eyes, and cheeks stuffed close to bursting with hamburgers. She looked like she wasn't able to swallow it for whatever reason, so now she's stuck like that. You dummy, just spit it out. She nods in response, and the class literally is about to start. She suddenly runs from the room. She went to go throw up. Now then, it's time to say goodbye. I figured we could stop somewhere on the way home, but since Nagamura has to go to her after-school club, that's not an option. And knowing that Nagamura would want to be there for the final goodbye, I decided we should have our little gathering with Shiina at the front gate. Nagamura rounds the corner and comes running towards us. She's clutching the paper full of hamburgers to her chest. Instead of bland ones from the cafeteria, Nagamura went out of her way to buy some of Shiina's all-time favorite teriyaki burgers. We still had so much left over from lunch, but she got these ones anyway because they make Shiina the happiest.
ほら、まゆ、どうぞ。
She takes the bag from Nagamura and immediately begins eating one of them on the spot. Hamburger. Is Narase not coming?
先帰っちゃったのかな。
The hamburger she brought Shiina during lunch was probably her idea of a parting gift. Just then I spot Narase. Oh my god, she bought fucking hamburgers too. I spot Narase further down the sidewalk. Notice us, she immediately turns around and begins to walk back the way she came. I run after her. Hey you, what do you think you're going with all those hamburgers?
これ、私の分だもん。
I can see right through your lies. Get over here! Aw, hamburgers. She looks so happy. Even I'm impressed of how happy Shiina is. I've never seen a person hold that many hamburgers in their hands before.
アホ？私アホ？
Stop worrying about it. Besides, we're just as dumb as you are. Incredibly awkward dumbasses. Okay then, Shiina. This is goodbye. Don't look at me like that. You came to say goodbye, and then you have to walk back by yourself. As she nods her head, her half-eaten hamburger slips from her hand and falls to the ground.
ああ、まったく注意散漫なんだから。
She picks the hamburger up and dusts it off. Unfortunately, there are pebbles stuck on the meat itself, making the task impossible.
ああ、取れないよ。
Is she crying? With her eyes downcast, it's possible for me to tell for sure, but that's what it looks like.
捨てる？食べる。こんなにあるんだからいいよ。砂取れないし。食べる。じゃあ、これ私が食べるよ。
Oh.
私にちょうだい。まゆ、しっかり勉強しなきゃダメだよ。
She's not gonna give Nanase her uniform back.
不栄じゃないよ。ほら、うなずいて。
Shiina, everyone is your enemy. That's the number one rule of the world we live in. Don't look at me like that. Just say okay.
バカ、そんな無茶苦茶なことうなずかせないの。まゆ、私を見かけても他人のふりしなさい。
What the fuck?
って七瀬さんまで何言ってるの？冗談。
Hey. That's not nice for a joke. They haven't drinking water all day.
みんな最後なんだからちゃんと。
You idiot.
あ、ごめん。
She means this is our last time together because Nanase is dying.
これからよ。みんなバカでしょ。
See you, Shiina. I forcefully cut the conversation short, knowing that if I don't do something, we'll just end up standing here forever.
じゃあね、まゆ。バイバイ。
Damn, dude, it's sad. Did the reality of the situation finally dawn on her? She stared at all of us silently for a moment. But finally, she gave us all an enthusiastic nod before turning away. I like the chibi drawings. It's cute. What's with the third panel of the empty road? A bag of hamburgers in lieu of flowers. Oh, that's why. She heads home munching on her farewell burgers as she goes. There are a couple of moments where distracted. She almost walks into people passing her by as she gradually reaches the point of no return. I glance next to me to find Nagamori eating hamburger covered in dirt. Excuse me. I ate so much for dinner today. I thought I would reward myself. So I ate like a fried ham and bacon sandwich that I made myself. Oh, so much pork. What's wrong?
今日から新しい学校行ってるのかな
You mean Shiina?
うん
Hopefully.
泣いてないかな
She probably will.
心配だよ私は
She's like her mom. You worry about everything and everyone.
少し情が移っちゃったみたいだよ
It's not like you never see her again. You can still hang out with her on the weekends, right?
そうだね
When I enter the classroom, everyone's milling about since class doesn't start for another 5 minutes. I cut through the crowd as I make my way over to my seat by the window. Yo, Nanase,
おはよう
you feeling okay?
元気だけど
That's good to hear. She certainly doesn't look fine, but maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh boy. Oh dude. I yank on Nanase ponytail as hard as I can.
てきゃー何すんのよ
I thought I might cheer you up.
髪引っ張られて喜べるか
I guess you have a point there. I'm so bored. I tend to spend the rest of my break sleeping, but for whatever reason I'm not in the mood. Let's play Nanase. I poke Nanase, sitting right in front of me in the back.
うるさいわね見ての通り次の授業の予習してるのよ
I know you don't give a damn about reviewing your classes. Just wing it like usual, sabotaging class with your carefully planted bombs.
全員死ぬわ
Ooh, there's a Nanase I know so well.
あのね休み時間に一人真面目に次の授業の予習をする乙女にしかなせない技よ
I have a feeling you never need to use that particular skill set in your day-to-day life.
あんたのおかげで集中力途切れた
So play with me.
遊ぶってガキじゃないんだからね
She sighs heavily while looking out the window.
お
Her eyes suddenly stop on something. I look down into the courtyard. Whoa! Only to see her. Shiina! She's standing alone in the courtyard, both hands shoved deep into her pockets, looking up at us. Having said that, it doesn't look like she can actually see us through the window.
何やってるのあの子
Who knows? We only just noticed her now, but she could easily have been standing there like that since early morning.
どうするの
Don't tell Nagamori. She'll go running down to her immediately.
どうしたの二人して外なんか見て
Crap. Nothing at all. Nanase just dared me to jump from this window for 1,000 yen.
ふっかけるかアホ
What part of Fun One League don't you understand?
合わせやすい話にしろアホ
Oh, God.
何か隠してるの
She didn't place her hand on the windowsill and look down to the courtyard. She didn't immediately turn around, clearly intent on marching out the door. Wait, Nagamori! I grab her arm before she can get away.
何よ浩平
Going to her now would just defeat the point of leaving her.
どうしてあの子ずっとこの寒い中私たちが気づいてくれるの待ってるんだよ
Regardless, we can't go out there.
どうして
She needs to go to her new school now. If she sees us, she'll use an excuse to come back to this one. She'll just end up running away again, to a place where she doesn't belong.
でも
We'll give her the motivation to return to her actual school. That's all we can do. For now, let's just wait and see what happens.
うん
Shiina ended up remaining in the exact same spot as class continued. Whenever she got too cold, she'd run around in circles, cupping her hands around her mouth and breathing on them to warm them up. Nanase kept glancing out the window, seemingly unable to concentrate on class. The moment class ends, Nagamori jumps out of her seat and comes running over.
まだいるんだ。こんなに寒い中。
Damn dude, it's December. Yep. Nagamori probably knows as well as I do. There's no chance Shiina would ever give up and go home. Because we both know how stubbornly single-minded that girl is. Which, honestly, only makes me feel worse about this whole situation. Time to get going? There's no way out of it. Let's go, I guess. As soon as I say that, Nagamori gives me an enthusiastic nod. We change our shoes in the entranceway and go out into the courtyard. As soon as she sees us, she comes running over and then... She buried her face in my chest before beginning to bawl.
かわいそう。
She heaves a deep sigh while stroking the younger girl's hair. I had a feeling she wasn't ready to go out into the world on her own.
そうだね。
However, she's still grown quite a bit in other ways since we first met her. Before, she would have walked into school wearing her regular clothes. Nagamori scolded her enough times about doing that, which is why she's waiting outside in the cold. She just needs a little more time. We were a bit too hasty. I guess we're stopping by her house on the way back, huh?
部活の方は何とかするよ。
You're going to have to head home ahead of us, okay? I'll talk to your mom about potential later you come back to school again. She gave us a big nod before saying goodbye and toddling off. When I get back to class, I look down to the courtyard again, but there's no one there.
ねえ水香、去年みたくうちでクリスマスパーティーやろうと思うんだけど。
Damn, we can't worry about Christmas party, dude. Shiina! Their conversation pops out in the background buzz of noise as I sit with my head down on my desk during break.
あ、そうなの。
水香はもちろん OK よね。
うん、もちろん行くよ。
よし、これで去年のメンバーが揃った。
沙織のうちだよね。
うん、多分夕方からだと思う。
また何か作って持ってゆくよ。
楽しみにしてるわよ。水香、いっつもびっくりするほど凝ったもの作ってくるから。
そんなプレッシャーかけないでよ。
これでよし。
意地悪。
Ijiwaru. Alright, the day after tomorrow is Christmas, isn't it?
浩平、行くよ。
Nagamori calls out to me from the door, all ready to leave. Yep, I'll be right there. I get to my feet, holding an empty bag. See you around, Nanase.
バイバイ。
Dang, the three of us are friends. Phew. I drag my bag into the floor and fall into my bed without bothering to change my clothes. I feel like a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. No, that's not right. It's more like I managed to readjust the weight I've been carrying. And now it's easier, that's all. Nothing about this is easy. But apparently Shiina had been forced to deal with a lot of difficult situations. At least that's what I heard from Shiina's mom. Those were her exact words. Shiina's mom looked stunned for a moment, almost as if that was the first time she heard Shiina say something like that. I guess that's how she knew the girl was telling the truth. Shiina's mom then bowed in our direction once more. Looks like we're back on duty. And with those final words, the two of us left Shiina's house. Dang, dude. I wonder why she's having so many issues. Right? Can I put this on auto? See how this works. No, it feels good to do auto. Oh yeah, feels good to stretch out the old limbs. Happiness cannot be born from nothing. Let me stand up for a bit too. Why do you want to cry? Is that Shiina feelings or that his? An emptiness, a hole in my heart. I feel like that's Shiina, but it might be still the main character. Nothing else. That's it. Okay. Back. Nagamori, you're so slow. You gotta speed up.
Kouhei, 後ろ見ながら走ってると危ないよ。
You think that dream was about Shiina? I feel like it's Shiina. Hey. I don't know. When was the last time I bumped into someone? Who's that? Huh? Dodge. I'm used to this by now. An instant before we collide, I braced myself, stopping a little bit before. It's Nanase. However, Nanase kept going and ends up crashing into a nearby wall. That was your fault. That was entirely your fault.
今度こそ吹っ飛ばされないように勢いつけてたのよ。
What the wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Excuses, excuses.
ねえ、二人とも時間ないよ。
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones this time. Let's go.
でも痛そうだよ。
She did it to herself.
走れるわよ。
Hope so, considering you did it to yourself.
自爆ってうっさいわね。
She snaps angrily at me as we keep running, but a pretty noisy bunch, even first thing in the morning. The three of us raced down the hallway before ducking into our classroom.
間に合った。
Hey.
あてっきゃ
Oh man, I like Jun Maeda. Jun Maeda wrote all three of these characters' routes. He wrote Nagamori, Nanase, and Shiina's. Right? Excuse me. Excuse me. And in all three routes, we always bully Nanase. Shiina wastes no time yanking on Nanase ponytail. You're here early today, Shiina.
おはよう、まゆ。
She looks so happy.
ねえ、私すごいわ。
What? What are you talking about?
実は私、未来からタイムスリップしてきたのよ。
Time slip. You dumbass. Shiina is still coming to school with us for the time being.
の。
What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Did she really believe she time traveled? That's funny. Were you considering getting a little haircut?
いいのよ。放っておいて。
She slinks unsteadily over to her feet. See. Nanase miss you too, so make sure you play with her a lot. The principal, guidance counselor, and head teacher drone on in turn, and sighs run through the student body, and yet another old board tags in. The end of semester ceremony is pure tedium. Yet everyone managed to endure it, knowing the end is in sight. Plus, I thought there's a single student sitting here in the crowd who's taking any of this seriously. Everyone's minds are preoccupied with plans for the upcoming winter break. I always remember spending my winter break just reading web novels, watching anime, or playing video games. That's how it always is. Once we're back in the classroom, we have some time to kill before our final homeroom period starts. Everyone immediately starts making plans for the rest of the day. Nagamori is talking to Nanase about something right in front of me.
何？
さっき言ってたパーティーの件だけど、
そうだったわね。
数に入れておいてもいい？
ああ、
ほんと？よかった。みんな七瀬さんと話したがってたから。
ほんと？
ほんと。七瀬さん面白いし、きっとすぐみんなと仲良くなれるよ。
When it comes to Nanase, there's no denying she's a crowd pleaser.
わかった。楽しみにしてる。
じゃあちゃんと5時に来てよね。
With the conversation over, Nagamori returns to her own seat. That reminds me, I guess Christmas today, huh? Dang, they go to school on Christmas. Christmas is different in Japan, I guess. Right? It's more like a couple holiday than a religion holiday. Shiina! Do you know what day it is today?
終業式。
Well, yeah, but also something else.
クリスマス？
That's right, Christmas. Do you know what happens on Christmas?
サンタさんが来る日。
That's only what babies think. Are you ready, Shiina? I'm going to teach you how adults celebrate Christmas. So listen up, Shiina. Let's meet up, let's see, 5 p.m. in front of the school gates.
5時。校門前。
Got it? Make sure you're all dressed up when you come. You gotta look as nice as possible, because that's how adults celebrate Christmas. What the fuck is gonna do to Shiina? Great. Are we gonna eat hamburgers? We say goodbye at the main gate and each head our own separate ways. Once I'm back home, I quickly change my clothes. I put on a striped shirt, a tie, and a jacket. Wait, he's getting dressed up? Then I turn around and walk back to a designated meeting spot in front of the school. When I get back, there's still a few people leaving in small groups. It's not long before I spot Shiina running in my direction from the other end of the sidewalk. She says after reaching the gate, struggling to catch her breath. Shiina, are you serious? What do you expect? I can't help but heave an exasperated sigh when I see what she's wearing. I told you to dress up nicely before coming back, didn't I? And that's what you chose. Well, I guess it is what it is at this point. This is a problem. We just look like a brother and sister hanging out, and off in the distance. What are you looking at, Nanase? Hey, Nanase, stop ignoring us!
何よ。気づかなかっただけよ。
Pull her hair. Yeah, let's go! Shiina reaches out to pull Nanase hair like always.
何？今からデート？
She asks, a hand at Sheena's forehead to keep her at arm's length. Yeah.
にしてはまるで噛み合わない格好ね。
I'm well aware. She's still struggling to get at Nanase ponytail. That's where some tactical negotiation comes into play.
何を
Can you lend her something to wear?
私の
Yeah, something fancy. It's Nanase short. I guess they're almost the same height, but you can't tell with visual novels, right? Visual novel sprites. Visual novel sprite. They always try to make everyone like the same size. I figure you must have a wardrobe full of nice clothes suitable for a young fine lady to wear, but I guess you don't, huh? That's too bad.
あるわよ、もちろん。
Damn, dude, she's easy. So lend her an outfit.
だから面倒だって言ってるでしょ
No doubt in the existence of these clothes.
だからあるって
You're lying.
本
Then what's the big deal? Just lend her some clothes. You'll walk with you to your place.
当汚さないでよ
You keep them clean, right, Shiina? Just say yes. See? No problem.
仕方ないわねじゃあ今から来るのねあんたはここで待ってなさい家を知られたくないから
Okay.
ほらついてきて
What the fuck? Nanase walks off with only Shiina in tow. What? What the fuck, Nanase? What the hell? She's treating him like a stalker or something. The two return about 15 minutes later. Shiina is certainly looking far more colorful than she did when she left.
こんな感じかしら
Isn't it cold in December? She looks more comfy with the sweater. Oh, that really looks good on her.
じゃあ私はこれでてっき
Huh. Ha ha ha. You deserved it, Nanase. That's what you get for telling me to wait here. Just as she's about to leave, Shiina yanks a chunk of her hair. Ooh. What do you mean, yank? Oh, I guess like yank, right? Not pull off.
こら
Dude, she's gonna get bald.
私は用があるのよそれにそんな野暮なことできるわけないでしょ
That's right, Shiina. Nanase is going into the woods to become a hermit starting today.
山ごもり
信じるな
See you, Nanase. Thanks again.
最後だけ綺麗にまとめにかかるわね絶対汚さないでよ
We will.
じゃあ良いお年を
With that, it's just me and Shiina again. That reminds me. It won't be exciting if we celebrate Christmas as just friends. So when I give you the sign, we're going to act like we're a couple. Damn, dude, I feel... I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay. Then, you had to keep pretending until I tell you to stop. Think you could do that? In that case, date time start though. There's actually no real difference between her attitude now and a second ago. Maybe it's a matter of getting to the right mood. How can I make that happen? The decoration in town makes everything feel very Christmassy. Have we ever held a conversation with Shiina before? I don't think we ever had a real conversation with her before. I don't think she really talks. She talks like one sentence, but I think that's it. We stroll through town aimlessly, enjoying the festive atmosphere while we kill time until dinner. She then began complaining she was hungry, or at least her stomach did, Far earlier than we were planning on eating, though, so we start looking for a spot. If we stop by enough places, I'm sure we'll find something we can go. We avoid the restaurants that line main streets, instead choosing to walk down side alleys. Eventually, we come across a cute little Western-style restaurant tucked away down the side road. Wait right here, okay? I'll go in and see if we can have space for us. I go inside to ask if we can eat there. They tell me it's fine. Okay, Shiina, let's select your space. I exit the restaurant before heading back inside, this time with Shiina in tow. Dude, this is too fucking fancy, dude. What the fuck? What the hell? As I walk to the restaurant behind the waitstaff, I hear Sheena's loud cries of admiration from behind me.
こちらになります。
The waitstaff take us over to the table at the very back of the restaurant, and we sit down across from each other. Most of the restaurant is full of other customers. I'm assuming the few tables that are empty have been reserved, based on the table setting already in place. We're pretty lucky to manage to get a seat. Now then, what are you going to eat? Did you see something you want? Hamburger. Don't worry about the cost. I stuffed my wallet earlier with everything I got. The waiter comes over and tells us about the special of the night before I got a chance to look over the menu, so I decided to go with that. Champagne? What the hell? He comes out with the champagne first. Non-alcoholic soft champagne, to be precise. That sounds disgusting. I had non-alcoholic champagne before. It was like it was one of the companies I used to work for. I won a gift basket. It was full of like it wasn't this stuff wasn't that good. And the champagne was non-alcoholic and it was nasty. So, but it's all about the atmosphere. He definitely popped the cork before pouring the sparkling wine into 2 champagne flutes lined up on the table. Shiina watches in amazement as the water fills both glasses with the fizzy stuff. And then, with a bow, he leaves us alone, and I reach for one of the glasses. There's champagne, got it? Champagne. Have you tried it before? She shakes her head. Go on, pick up a glass. She very carefully picks up the champagne flute using both hands before leaning forward to take a sniff of the drink. Let's toast to our night out together. Cheers. She's still sniffing the champagne. Come on, Shiina. You have to clink your glass against mine. Seeing that she clearly doesn't understand what's going on, I clink both our glasses together myself. What the fuck? It's a one-sided cheers, but it works. Then I take a sip. The bittersweet sparkling wine flows down my throat. It has a sophisticated taste. You should try some too, Shiina. Leaving the glass on the table, she brings her mouth down to it before taking a sip. Then I don't want to spit. I was gonna spit, but then I'm too thirsty. But that's what she's gonna do, right? Her face screws up into face. You don't like it? Well, that's what champagne tastes like. Get her some goddamn juice. Huh? Waiter! Waiter! Can we get some grape juice, please? You do, huh? Oh well. I order a glass of juice. Oh wow, 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 wow. That juice looks fancy. The waiter placed our main entree, which happens to be a loin steak, on the table. And as expected, Shiina breaks out in a huge smile at the sight of it. She likes beef. I found myself suddenly overcome with unbearable hunger at the sight of the colorful side of green peas and carrots the sound of still sizzling steak. I quickly set to work on the steak with my knife before using the fork to bring it to a piece to my mouth. This is really good, huh, Shiina? I didn't look over to Shiina, wildly stabbing at the hunk of meat with a fork, not even having taken one bite. She looked like she's about to cry. It's not that she doesn't want to eat it, but more like she can't seem to figure out her utensil situation. Shiina, you have to use the knife to cut a piece off. She immediately grabs the knife. Oh god. You can't trust Shiina to hold a knife. Right, use that to cut off a piece and then eat it. Wait! She then proceeds to use the knife to try to cut the steak, but with nothing holding the steak down, all she managed to do is move meat around her plate. Oh! And then it suddenly vanishes. What the? She picks up the steak with her bare hands, as if nothing happened before tossing it back on her plate. Where did you drop it? Don't tell me it fell in your lap. Oh my god, Nanase! She's gonna kill you. That's not great. I stand up and walk over to Shiina's side. Oh my god. As I thought might happen, the clothes we bought for Nanase are now gloriously covered in steak sauce. Come here. I grab her shoulder and pull her to her feet before dragging her to the direction of the bathroom. You can't get steak sauce out of a dress, right? With what, soap and water? Wait a minute. No, when you put clothes in a washing machine, that's not soap and water. That's detergent. Wait a minute, that's not the same thing as soap. Yeah, it's not the same thing as soap. And you gotta use the magic marker, whatever, right?
Sticky.
This is the time for a lighthearted meal. For crying out loud. She bursts into tears, causing everyone in the restaurant to look over at us.
どうされましたか?
The waitress rushes over to us. No problem, just as you can see.
あ、大変ですね。すぐに拭きませんと。ほら、もう泣かないでね。きれいにしてあげるから。
I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, not only does Shiina not stop crying, but she seems to get louder and louder. And I can hear the exasperated sighs of other customers trying to enjoy their meals come from all over the room. Scold her. I can't believe you. You shouldn't carry on like this in a nice restaurant. Carry on? Cry? There's no sign of her tears stopping anytime soon.
こんなに大きいのにワンワン泣かないの。
One.
お兄ちゃんだって困ってるわよ。
Oh no! I'm conflicted. I don't want to say, what the hell, bruh? Alright. Alright. Actually, she's my girlfriend.
え？あ、それはごめんなさい。
You're my girlfriend, right, Shiina? She nods, her tears drying up. Then between myself and the waitress, we're somehow able to get most of the steaks off of Shiina's clothes. Though, there's not much we could do about a couple parts that are completely saturated.
もうこれ以上は。
You've done more than enough. I'm really sorry for bothering you like this. After apologizing profusely, I feel too awkward to stick around much longer, so with Shiina in tow, I leave the restaurant. Did we pay for the steak and leave? Not eat it? Ah. What are we going to do about those clothes? I know, you know I'm the one who's be taking the fall, right? I only got to have one bite of it. It's already pretty late, so we're most likely gonna have a hard time finding somewhere to eat. Man, just go to fucking... Let's go to McDonald's! 24/7, right? Even in Japan? What do you want me to do about it? Hell yeah, make it these. We eventually end up eating at a local burger joint. It's a grown-worthy and fairly predictable development to our night, all things considered. Here, I take out a burger and hand it to Shiina. She takes it from me and joyfully unwraps it before beginning to chow down. She likes the hamburger. Hamburger is life. You burst into tears at the drop of the hat, huh? She continues innocently eating her burger. Is that cheese? Dude, look at that cheese. You see that cheese? Look at that. Right there. This shit's dripping. That's godlike. Dude, I had cheese today. I had a sandwich and my cheese is stretched. That shit was godlike. You don't get it. You don't get it at all, do you? Never mind. It's not important. Is it good? I figure Shiina's awareness of herself as my girlfriend is enough to stop her from crying. Then I don't have to give her the signal to stop pretending to be in a relationship. So when it's time for us to part ways, I end the night with a simple bye-bye, see you later. Our Christmas date comes to an end, and our pretend relationship gets an unexpected extension from seeing a night to something a little longer, though she doesn't seem aware of it. That was a weird event. Winter break arrives, quickly followed by the New Year. Though the day surrounding New Year Eve ends up being quite a mess. Sumi, along with a couple of close friends, basically crashed. Oh yeah, this part we can skip it. Oh, okay. Place with a joyful abandon for 3 days and nights. Well, they weren't actually that loud in their constant partying, but they leave a formidable pile of empty bottles around the kotetsu.
ところでさ、折原。お前、長森さんとはどうなってんの?
It's pretty weird if you ask me. Why is it that when the guys get together, the conversation actually turns to stuff like this? I'm not sure what you mean.
お前たち見てると、二流のラブコメ見てるみたいで腹が立つんだよ。
The other two guys are fast asleep by now, snoring loudly under the kotetsu.
つかず離れずで、ムキーって感じだ。
We're just friends, so to answer your question, we absolutely won't.
それは本心か? 本心なんだな。
Of course I'm being serious, idiot.
それじゃあ長森さんが不憫じゃないか。
Why?
お前の踏ん切りを待ってるんだぞ、あの子は。
As if.
いや、お前は大根のように鈍感だからな。
He calling him daikon,
その点
dokon.
俺はカモシカのように敏感だから。わかるんだよ。
You're as intuitive as my foot.
何にしても、俺は女心には敏感なんだよ。ああ、疑惑の目で見てるな、この俺を。
I can look at whoever I want, however I want.
じゃあ試してやろうじゃないか。電話使うぞ。
Go for it.
何番だったっけか?
I set up the phone so he make up the call to an outside line, and he goes to dial the number.
あ、夜分すみません。スミーと申しますが、水香さんをお願いします。
No, Nagamori. I'm sure she'll easily be able to dodge whatever Sumi throws at her.
あ、もしもし。夜遅くにごめんね。起きてた？そう、よかった。あのさ、長森さんって彼氏いなかったよね。それでさ、今好きな男の子とかいる？どっちなんだよ。はっきりしようぜ。
Good job, Nagamori.
その言い方じゃいるんだな。やっぱりバレるって。
What? Nice work, Sumi.
でさ、それってズバリ折原だよな。
Ah, he doesn't beat around the bush.
違う？否定しきれてないのはその通りだって言ってる証拠だぜ。
What?
やっぱりか。長森さんもあんなバカ好きになって苦労するよな。
Are you serious? Knock it off.
さあな。あいつに言いたいことがあったらちゃんと自分で言うさ。俺は何も聞いてない。じゃあとりあえず切るよ。おやすみ。
With that, he hangs up.
ということだ、折原。
Ah,
お前にそんな気はないと言っても向こうにある。これは放っておけないよな。
why not?
お前にその気がないならそう伝えてやらないと。長森さんだって次の恋に出会えないだろ。お前が縛り付けてんだよ。そのつかず離れず状態でさ。
She's doing that to herself.
お前も最低限の誠意を見せてやれば。それともいっそくっついちまうかな。ほら
He does the phone receiver at me.
何か言ってやれよ。束縛を解いてやるか、あるいは受け入れるか。
I just stare at the receiver. If I don't like her, then there's not much I can do to change that. Though I still don't see why I have to tell her that. What a pain in the butt, seriously. I push the redive button.
はい長森です。
Nagamori the idiot suddenly comes on the line. Hello, it's Orihara.
あ、浩平どうしたのこんな遅くに。
Yeah, I know. I need to talk to you about something.
聞くよ。
I want to be your friend. So the thing is, I really want to be your friend, Nagamori.
私も浩平とは友達でいたいよ。
I'm sorry?
どうしたの？友達でいられないの？
What the
浩
fuck?
平どっか行くの？
I thought we were already friends. I just got a feeling that you prefer if we potentially more than friends.
どうして？そんなこと言ってないよ。浩平とはずっと友達でいたいよ。浩平といると面白いし。
Something's not adding up here. Look, there's something I need to ask you, but Sumi's right here, so. Dude, she hanged up. What? Did you unplug the cord from the wall? So me calling Nagamori back was nothing more than part of his plan all along.
しかしこれでお前たちの友情関係はさらに深く。
What the fuck? Go to bed, asshole. I smack him in the head and he topples over backwards. He doesn't seem any worse for wear though, as I hear peaceful snoring a few moments later. This is so stupid. I then proceed to crawl into my own bed. Oh. Stretch break? Probably. Excuse me.
Huh?
What is disabled? How did that happen?
そう？
It's nice to get up once in a while.
うん。
I'm gonna switch out water. My current water is almost empty. See? New water. That is true. You do think about childhood a lot. Sadness, partially true too.
それは今のあなたのことなのかな。うん。
Try to get some air.
Mm-mm. そんなことわざわざ言ってほしくないよ。
Waza waza.
どうして？多分無理だったと思うよ。この世界はあなたの中で始まっていたんだから。うん。この世界は終わらないよ。だってすでに終わっているんだから。
What? What she mean is already dead? What's that mean? It's not long before my lazy winter break finally comes to an end. Hey there, Nanase.
おはよ
I wonder what you're gonna say about the dress. Looks like you put on a few pounds.
う。いきなり失礼ね。太ってなんかないわよ。
It's okay. Everyone gained weight after holiday break. Yeah, well, you look fine either way.
おはよう七瀬さん。年賀状届いた？あ、水香おはよう。うん、届いた。猫だらけの。
She sends everyone cats regardless of what the actual animal for the year is supposed to be.
可愛いんだからいいんだよ。
What kind of logic is that, dummy? Classes are pretty boring, but recently I realized that despite all that, it's still nice to be in a place where you can hang around with all your friends. And my girlfriend's there too, of course. Oh, what the hell? Really? Yo, hang in there. We're back to school as usual, but keep working hard, okay? She's completely hopeless when it comes to most things, but maybe that's what makes her the perfect fit for me. There's so much I can help her with, but more than that, she really needs me. And in my opinion, that's more than enough. Hey, is Kouhei joking? This is a joke, right? I can't tell. School is over for the day, and I'm hanging out with Shiina, just the two of us. Nagamori is busy with her after-school club like always, and Nanase is busy checking out the various clubs that are available to join. It was basically inevitable that we end up alone in the classroom, considering empty out while I was distracted. The next thing I know, Shiina is standing next to my desk. Wanna go somewhere? As time goes by, I try to evaluate the games we play together in my own way. although taking her to a movie might have been jumping the gun. Instead of paying attention to the screen, she ends up amusing herself by holding my hand or lacing our fingers together. Unable to concentrate on the movie while she's doing that, we end up leaving only 30 minutes in. Good grief, you're only interested in living things, huh?
Huh?
After that, I take her straight to the burger joint. She takes a huge smile on her face, her cheeks stuffed full of her usual teriyaki burger. Maybe that's fine, but part of me is somewhat aggravated at how all we ever do is the same old stuff together.
もうお腹いっぱい。
Hey, Shiina,
は
wanna come over to my place?
うち
My house. Say no, Shiina. Damn it. After a brief pause to think is over, she nods. I'm being driven by irrepressible urge to escape from our normal routine, even if only a little. On our way to my house from the burger joint, Shiina can't seem to calm down, constantly looking around in bewilderment. To be fair, she never stepped foot out in this part of town before. She repeatedly and loudly lets out gasps of wonders of amusement as she takes in everything in. I remember when I was about her age, how excited I was the first time I got to walk somewhere that was outside my usual route to school. There's one tiny step over the borderline, and you're suddenly in a completely different world. Places you've never been, people you've never seen, unsure of even how to get back home. A distance of only a kilometer or two becomes the unknown depth of the ocean or another dimension, which is terrifying in its own way. Heading off the beaten path is like going on an adventure, taking that first step towards adulthood. And seeing Shiina's reaction as she takes a step reminds me of that. I'm back. Not like anyone's home to hear me say that.
What?
She probably won't be back until much later tonight, so it's just the two of us. Which is also exciting in a different way. Because when the parental units are gone, the house becomes the base of operation. To do things usually forbidden with guests who usually aren't allowed to visit. But now that I'm older, I'm tall enough to reach stuff at the very back of the highest shelf and too big to hide behind the stairs. For whatever reason, being around her makes me feel incredibly nostalgic about my own childhood. Alright, Shiina, my room's on the second floor. Follow me. After that, the two of us hang out in my room, doing nothing particular. I turn on the television, but unless it's the shows about animals, which she watches to rapture, she just looks at me instead of the screen. And when I say she just looks at me, I mean she just stares at my face and body without saying a word. Is something wrong? She can clearly hear me, but she doesn't respond. I know her silence is a sign of a kind of discomfort or complaint, but rather her genuine response to the question. In other words, there's nothing wrong. She really is an amusing, interesting person. I reach out to give her a scratch on the nape of her neck, and she closes her eyes in pleasure. When I stop, her expression reverts to her usual emotionless state. It's such an amusing reaction that I kind of want to test it out a little more. I stick my finger up her nose, and as expected, she cries out, clearly annoyed. While continuing to tease her, I eventually found myself in a position where I'm hugging her from behind. She seems to enjoy it the most, a peaceful look on her face and body limp in my arms. Meanwhile, on the TV screen, a bland, inoffensive singer belts out a bland and inoffensive pop song in a bland and inoffensive way. I'm watching it mindlessly without really taking any of it in. It seemed like whatever I'm with Shiina, I always end up getting dragged into some kind of craziness. As much being able to share a quiet moment like this means so much to me. And so time goes by as we sit there in my room, watching television together. During a commercial break, I looked down to see Shiina sound asleep. In that moment, she doesn't seem like my little sister, but more like my own daughter. I wonder if this is what it's like to have a kid. It's actually surprisingly fun, I think to myself. I guess she'll be spending the night, since there's no way she's getting home like this. I turn off the noisy TV and place Shiina in my bed. Then I go downstairs and call Nagamori. Hello, this is Orihara.
浩平どうしたの？
It's about Shiina. She's in my room right now. I think she's passed out.
そうなんだ。寝かせておいてあげれば？
That was a plan, considering how late it is.
マユのお母さんに連絡しとくよ。
Thanks. Well then, good night.
おやすみ。
After letting Nagamori know what's going on, I get ready for bed in the bathroom before returning to my room. Entering a room as quietly as possible in order to not wake someone up is an experience I never had before. The tiny Shiina is still laying in the exact same spot where I left her. Though now she's curled up into a ball instead of sleeping on her side. She looks so funny that I can't help but smile at the sight. And it makes me think how fun it would be to have a girl like her sleeping next to me every night. My thoughts turned back to watching TV with her earlier. I should probably get some sleep too. I turn off the light and crawl under the kotetsu in my room. I'll get here to saw sound of Shiina snoring. Not long before I join her. Mew. Mew. I feel someone shaking me up. Awake. Shiina, what's wrong? I'm still not completely awake.
トイレどこ？
See, I read a theory because I always had trouble sleeping at night. I would wake up in the middle of the night, it'd be like 2 or 3 a.m. I'm like, fuck. I wanted like 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm getting like 4 to 5. Why am I waking up at night? And I'm like, I read some tips. One, let's skip all the other tips, right? One of the tips is don't drink water before you go to sleep. Wait at least 1 hour. Right? Don't drink water for an hour and then go to sleep. That way, it won't 100% prevent you, but it helps you not wake up to go pee, basically. Because if you drink water and you go straight to sleep after that, you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night because you gotta go piss. So that's a tip for people that's having trouble sleeping at night because they're waking up to go piss. You need to pee, huh? It's going to be hard to find it in the dark. I crawl out from under kotetsu to get to my feet. Come on. I turn on the light and leave my room. I walk through the dark hallway before going downstairs. Meanwhile, Shiina followed close behind, keeping a tight grip on my shirt. I turn in front of my aunt room, pass in front of the room with the bathtub, and stop at the end of the hall. It's right here. I point towards the toilet with my chin. With a look of relief, she runs inside, still holding onto my shirt. Hey, I'm not going in with you. She simply stares at me, like she really had been planning on dragging me in. What?
戻ったらダメ。
So that was the problem. I promise I won't. I'll wait for you here. Reassured, she goes to the bathroom by herself. She could have at least left the water running in the sink. Good grief. I guess her juvenile fear of the dark outweighs her need to preserve her feminine dignity by covering the sound of her pain. It's not long before I hear the vigorous sound of water flushing. Did you wash your hand? You think she's lying? I didn't hear no hand washing. She says while holding up both hands. Well, oh, okay, never mind. It's just still damp in front of her. Okay. We didn't retrace the steps we took to get here. Once we're back in my room, I make sure Shiina is safely back in bed before I turn off the lights again. Then I crawl back under the kotetsu. As luck would have it, she immediately falls back asleep, despite having woken up. There's no way I'm wasting this opportunity. After finding a comfortable position, I immediately drift off to sleep. Huh? The gusset blanket is no longer covering my back, and cold air is getting in. Not only that, there seems to be moving around. I can feel something pressed against my back. Sheesh, she's like a cat. I hear a steady breathing in my ear. Indifferent to this entire development, I tried to return to dreamland. But Shiina had other plans. She began rubbing the tip of her nose incessantly against the gap between my spine and ribcage. What is that? What the hell? This is the ribcage. The back's the spine. Okay. I have a feeling she wasn't able to get back to sleep after she woke up to use the bathroom. Okay. I still probably could have fallen back to sleep, but I feel bad leaving her alone, so I decided to give her some attention. You can't sleep? I see. She continues to mutter nonsensically as she continues rubbing her nose against my back. You can't sleep in my bed. If you sleep down here, you're gonna be stiff when you wake up. It seems like a waste to leave the bed unoccupied. Can I sleep in the bed then? Alright, I'm moving over. I don't really feel like sleeping on the hard floor, so I crawl out from under the kotetsu and slip under the covers of my bed. Shiina silently follows me. As I lie there on my back, she wraps her arms around me from her spot beside me. A boy and a girl cuddling in one bed together. Well, we're technically a couple. That's not like we're doing anything wrong per se, though Shiina's unawareness of our relationship is what leaves me feeling uneasy. What I mean is, in her mind, hugging me is no different than hugging someone like Nagamori. That also makes me kinda sad, because this is basically all the proof I have in this so-called relationship. But I wonder. Okay. I decide to try something. Will she let me do it? A part of me knows this will only end up saying mew and escape under the kotetsu. She looks at me surprised, but doesn't make any move to escape. Instead, she just laid there, clearly at a loss to what's going on or what she should do. Her mouth hangs open, blatantly bewildered. I have no idea what that means, so I kept going. What the fuck is he doing, dude? What is he doing? If she didn't like what I was doing, she could easily push me away. But she doesn't do anything of that sort. I guess she trusts me, no matter how anxious she might feel about it. She whimpers quietly, but lets me continue without protest. I sit up. When I lean over, my body covers her completely. My blankets slip off me. I can hear it fall off the bed, but I pay no mind. Meanwhile, Shiina keeps looking up at me. Shiina. Shiina, do you want to stay with me forever? Then you should. Don't forget, I know you get distracted easily. Alright. This is some bullshit. Fucking Nagamori route. We treat her like shit. We don't pay her. We NTR'd. He NTR himself. Fuck this dude. Alright, whatever. I have a feeling that's the day I finally graduate from my role as a guardian in her eyes. We become equals. Because that was also the moment I began to realize how much I needed her as well. Her vocabulary might be fairly limited, but I understand the words she says better than anyone, and I want to keep hearing all the things she has to share with me. What the fuck's gonna happen, dude? What? Damn, dude, and the depressing music plays kicked in. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do. You gotta leave this as a cliffhanger. We'll leave that as a cliffhanger. And then we'll save it like this.
記録するんですね。記録で
What?
きたよ。
Damn, dude. I wonder what's gonna happen after this. Hey. That's unexpected. I'm not surprised. But I'm surprised at the same time. It's been a while. I forgot how fucking crazy Japan is. Hey. Because 2024, they became a little more normalized. Should I say normalized? They kind of less wild, right? Because they started paying more attention to like college rom-com, right, and stuff like that, and whatever. I thought they were gonna have like a wholesome relationship. That's what it seemed like, cause there was like no romantic thing going on. It was like Nagisa, not Nagisa. Damn, did I call her Nagisa? Dude, I mean she has brown hair just like Nagisa, right, from Clannad. I mean, Nagamori. I thought it was gonna be like Nagamori. Oh, my bad, hit the mic. Nagamori Kouhei, right? It didn't like, what's her name? Shiina. Sheena's like the third wheel, bruh. Like, I thought we were gonna like take care of Shiina. This is like our makeup route for Nagamori route, being like, you know, we didn't get to like make her really happy. I thought we could make it up with this route. This is a Shiina route. What the hell? Why do I sound so shocked? Why do I sound so shocked that this is Shiina route? Damn, dude. I guess he pushes everyone into bed. Damn, dude. I guess Sheena's no exception. What the hell? Alright, GG's. We'll play more one next time. Alright, later. Bye.